You adore your cat, but have you ever wondered if they actually love you back? Cats can be mysterious creatures, and sometimes their behavior might be telling you something you don't want to hear. Don't worry, I'm not here to judge. We've all been there. Let's face it, we treat our feline overlords like royalty, showering them with endless cuddles, premium catnip, and enough toys to fill a kingdom. But are our efforts in vain? In this video, we'll go over 10 signs that your cat might not love you as much as you think. Stick around to see if your feline friend truly appreciates your company. Let's talk about avoidance. Does your cat bolt out of the room faster than a cheetah on a hot tin roof every time you walk in? I'm not talking about a playful game of chase. I mean, do they consistently vanish at the mere sight of you? Look, some cats are just introverts, that's cool. They need their space, their alone time to recharge those sassy batteries. But if your cat is constantly hiding, hightailing it out of your presence, there might be a deeper issue. They might not feel safe or comfortable around you, and that's something we need to address. Remember, a stressed out kitty is not a happy kitty.
Now let's talk tails. You know how we use words to communicate? Well, cats use their tails. It's their own form of sign language. A happy, relaxed cat will usually hold their tail high, maybe with a little curl at the tip. But a flicking tail, that's a whole other story. If you're getting the tail flick, especially when you try to pet them, it's a clear sign of irritation. Think of it like your cat saying, "Back off, human, you're cramping my style." Don't take it personally, but do give them some space. Forcing affection on a cat who isn't feeling it is a surefire way to get scratched. You know that awesome feeling when you come home after a long day and someone's actually happy to see you? Yeah, cats can be like that too. A loving cat will often greet you at the door, maybe with a friendly meow or a loving rub against your legs. They're happy you're home. But what if your cat couldn't care less when you walk through that door? What if they just keep on snoozing, completely ignoring your existence? Not exactly a warm welcome, is it? Now, I'm not saying they need to throw you a parade every time you come home, but a little acknowledgement wouldn't hurt. The missing purr. Let's be real, one of the best sounds in the world is a cat's purr. It's like a symphony of contentment, a little motor of pure joy. When a cat purrs, they're telling you they're happy, relaxed, and feeling the love. But what if your cat never purrs, especially when you're around? It could be a sign that they're not completely comfortable or content in your presence. Now, before you panic, some cats are just less vocal than others. But if your cat used to purr up a storm and now it's radio silence, it's worth paying attention to. Master of disguise. We all need a little me time now and then, even our feline friends. Some cats are natural homebodies, perfectly content to lounge in a sunbeam all day, but if your cat is constantly hiding, I mean really hiding, like they're auditioning for a feline witness protection program, that's a big red flag. They're not just being independent, they're actively trying to avoid you. This could stem from fear, anxiety, or even a negative association with you. Something's off and it's time to figure out what it is. The head bump, a love language lost. You know that adorable thing cats do where they rub their heads on you? It's not just about getting comfy, it's their way of marking their territory, and more importantly, marking you as their own. They have scent glands in their cheeks, and when they headbutt you, they're transferring their scent, essentially saying, "You're mine now, human." It's a sign of trust and affection. So if your cat never head bumps you, never tries to rub their scent on you, it could mean they don't quite see you as part of their inner circle. Now let's talk about those love bites. A playful nibble here and there is normal, especially during a good play session. But if your cat is constantly biting or swatting at you, and I'm not talking about those gentle love taps, it might be time to reevaluate your relationship. Cats usually resort to biting and scratching when they feel threatened or scared. It's their way of saying, "Hey, back off, I'm not comfortable with this." Pay attention to their body language. Are their ears flattened, pupils dilated? These are all signs of an unhappy camper. Sleeping arrangements. You snooze, you lose. Let's face it, there's no greater compliment than a cat choosing to grace you with their presence during nap time. Cats are incredibly vulnerable when they sleep, so they only doze off next to those they trust completely. If your cat prefers to snooze in the bathroom sink, on top of the fridge, basically anywhere but near you, it could be a sign that they don't fully trust you or feel safe enough to let their guard down around you. The need to know, why no biscuits? You know that adorable thing cats do where they push their paws in and out on soft surfaces? It's called kneading, or as I like to call it, making biscuits. It's a deeply ingrained behavior that starts in kittenhood, a way for them to stimulate milk flow from their mothers. As adults, it becomes a sign of pure contentment and bliss. So if your cat never kneads on you, never makes those adorable biscuits on your lap, it could mean they don't fully associate you with comfort and relaxation. Where's the loot, the missing gifts? Let's talk about gifts. No, I'm not talking about the sparkly kind, though those are nice too. I'm talking about those special gifts cats bring their humans. Dead lizards, half-chewed toys, maybe even the occasional hairball. They might not be glamorous, but trust me, it's a huge compliment. Cats are natural hunters, and bringing you their prey, no matter how disgusting, is their way of saying, I caught this for you, you're part of my family. So if your cat never brings you any presents, it could mean they don't see you as someone worthy of sharing their bounty with. Building bridges. It's not too late for love. If your cat shows multiple signs from this list, don't worry, there's always room to improve your relationship. Remember, every cat is an individual with their own unique personality and quirks. What works for one cat might not work for another. The key is to be patient, observant, and most importantly, respectful of their boundaries. Give them time, space, and plenty of positive reinforcement, and I promise you'll be well on your way to building a bond that's the cat's meow. Want to learn more about cat behavior? Check out our other videos and subscribe for more feline insights.